Okay, so we take a look here now at these two swings. Firstly, from the first few sessions we look on map, that left hip turn now, or right hip turn left as we look on the camera, certainly much better. You're taking the golf club away now, much more turn with that right side. You can see now creating some separation. So the top of your backswing now is certainly loading up a lot more power and getting yourself in a much more efficient position. That's why you've seen obviously your yardage now increase. Just the reason why you're getting some sort of pulley, hooky, maybe thinny ones sort of in the game there. As we start back in the ground here now into the downswing, the lower half sort of starts to move a little bit there, but we're not kind of shifting our weight. So as we get to about kind of midway down here now, the weight, as you can see, now sort of popping up, the head now moving up and back up to the right there, or to the back foot. And this is kind of your impact position. The ball there just about starting to blur. I see the hands there behind the golf ball. So we're in a kind of a sort of a back footy, kind of hanging back, flipping kind of position. As you then go through there, the arms sort of rolling over quite a lot. Kind of a sort of flipping motion there. And as I say, just closing the club face up more than you wanted. Now, obviously, before when the club was coming back slightly open, the hip movement you had creating sort of a different shape of shots. As a result of that, you had to kind of work with the hands as you do. So now the body's moving better. The club is certainly stronger. We won't need to kind of make that movement with the lower half. But in terms of takeaway now on this one, again, same good hip turn as we discussed. The feeling now as you're coming into it is moving into that left hip, the left foot, sorry, should I say, the left hip moving more into that front side, just transferring a bit more weight initially a little bit earlier. So we look at the takeaway here now. Good takeaway. As we get to about here is where the weight now starts to need to start moving. Okay, now it does move here in this case. If I'm being honest, maybe a fraction later than we want it to. Okay, so at the moment, in some ways, you almost can't move it enough. If you're about here, your weight now has already shifted into your trail side. As we get to about here now, we start then almost falling and shifting into that lead foot. If we do it a smidgen late, we're going to find it difficult to get onto that left side. So in this movement here now, we are moving more, as you can see, into that left side. There's more pressure onto that left foot. The knee here now, at this point now, we don't want the knee to be sliding too much. We're moving the top half onto that left foot rather than sort of bracing the knee. But at least we can see, and now when the hands get down to the same position as the other one, there's no image there of the ball being hit. It's only afterwards, now when the next frame comes through, obviously the shot now has been hit a lot later and the ball now is disappearing, but your hands have moved a bit further forward towards that left side. So you are getting your hands slightly more on top of the golf ball, getting that launch angle down better, and then swinging through. A little bit slidey here with the lower half, which is very much indicative of somebody trying to shift to the left side. You're just moving a fraction late. And as I said, because you got used to hitting the ball and your weight having to sort of react to where it was going in the follow through, your previous swing would be sort of slide to the right foot going this way on the way back, then hit the golf ball off that back foot, and then rotate and slide on the way through. So as a result of your previous swing, you would hit the golf ball and then your weight would go this way. What we want you to do is get sort of the top of the backswing. Once you're hit the top of the backswing, now your weight has already started to go. So when you hit the golf ball, your weight is on the left side. From here now, we just rotate and pivot rather than too much slide with the lower half. So I hope that all makes sense. Work on that transition, I say, from the top into the downswing position. Again, send some videos across with it if you want to, and we'll keep working that club into a better impact position, get that ball flight more efficient, ball going further, ball going straighter. So hope that makes sense, buddy. Any questions, obviously give me a shout, Matt, but I'll catch up soon. Cheers, mate.